And we're live. I'm the last one in the queue. If you're confused and wondering why I'm not on Leanne's channel, it's because I have my own channel. Shampoo, Terry, and Sam had issues earlier, so Leanne was gracious enough to help them out, and they both went live on her channel. So she's been live for like 3 hours. So let me see if I can see the comments. Hey, Christiana, they're coming over. I know Sam's probably still busy, but I decided I would go live anyway. So Lady Vagabond is going to Amazonia. Hey, Marsha. Kim D. Hey, Nama. So I'm going to actually just pop this out the way for now. I've got it on close up so that you can actually see what I'm doing, because if I put it on the other camera setting, then you see like my whole desk, and what I'm working on is like this microscopic little thing. So I thought I would put it on this camera setting and you can actually see what I'm doing. Hi, Anne. Nice to see you in here this evening. Welcome. And Selena and Karen Opit's in the house, and Vena's in the house. Lots of people. Vena says she sees cool stuff. Okay, so on the E-Academy over in Stamperia, you will find some free classes. And this class was done, of course, by Christina Radovan because it's her Amazonia line. And being me, I couldn't just stick to the Amazonia line only. Yes, Peculiaris, that's Nama saying, forgets to, yeah, everybody's been over on Leanne's channel for 3 hours. It's like, oh, we've got to actually move over to Belinda's channel. So welcome. So this is the class that Christina Radovan teaches for free over on the E-Academy by Stamperia. And as I was saying, I, of course, had to add Lady Vagabond because I think she and, of course, the supervisor looks super cool in the Amazon. So there she is in the Amazon, and it's such a cool class. I suggest you go and find it. It's free. You have to register on the E-Academy, but the classes, there's well, I've got a free crystal resin class, and Antoni's has got a free class. Christina Radovan's got a free class with this line and this project, and of course Sarah Alcabendes has got a free class with her new line. So this is what it looks like underneath. You're supposed to have decorated both sides, but I decided not to, because when I display it, you can only see one side. You just use old packaging tape, and I used cotton thread, what do you call that, embroidery thread. And it's just, it was a lot of fun to do because you don't have to really measure or think or do anything, and you can just glue and stick. And I'm going to move these so you can see them. These are the new die cuts. In my line they are clear, but in Christina's line they are plastic, but they are printed, and they're really bright and vibrant, so you can see the difference between the paper cutouts and these. They're really, really cool. So I thought this was my inspiration when I was planning my project for tonight. Hi, Moika. Hi, Sam. You made it over. Yes, Supervisor and Lady Vagabond escaped to Amazonia. Oh, thanks, Selena. So yes, so that was my inspiration for tonight, which I'll just pop over there. And I'll get out what I'm doing, which barely fits on the screen. If I turn it an angle, I think you can see. So I've got, of course, the supervisor ready to go back to the Amazon. I've got the large Lady Vagabond cut from the 12 by 12 paper. I have got this parrot cut from the 6 by 12, the new collectibles range. So this is a new concept that Stamperia came out with. So it's only 6 inches wide, but it is 12 inches tall, and it is double-sided so that when you cut it out, you can choose which way you want your objects to go. And so here's what's left of my plastic die cuts because the parrot in the die cut, firstly, is too big, and secondly, is facing the wrong way. So for what I want to do, because my Lady Vagabond faces that way, so I cut out the parrot, and he's so cool because he literally perfectly cuts out, and he's going to sit on her shoulder, as parrots do. I almost feel like I need to give her an eye patch. Hi, Terry. So we're going to have these three characters. So the cat, the parrot, and yeah, so the parrot and the cat are going to have to be friends. You know, in real life, that doesn't always happen. Then I love the spider. I hate him, but I love him, if you know what I mean. In the Amazon, I think he's creepy cool, so he might appear somewhere. And then I have these die cuts that I've die cut myself using a Sizzix die. Basically cut these delicious monster leaves in different colors, and whatever these, I think they're banana leaves, really, but I don't know. They're just nice, giant, jungly looking leaves. I cut myself a pile of those. Then I have the remains, after doing that other project I showed you just now, the remains of these leaves, what I didn't use. So I have a few left that I'm going to keep on one side. And then I have all these gorgeous, brightly colored butterflies. And so I'm probably going to use those somewhere. So I'm going to put all of these on the pile in the back of my desk over there. I'm going to be working like Leanne did in the back of my canvas. Pirates of the Caribbean vibe. That's a cool idea. Yeah, we'll have ahoy there, matey. Because she's sitting on her treasure chest. So I want to put this piece of paper on the inside. That's going to be my background, because I really like it. But what I need to do is first paint this, and for that I am going to push back and clear. You know, every crafter's best cleaning technique, the push back and clear. I do have nature green. Hi Anna, welcome. I don't know why I don't just squeeze it straight onto my canvas. I probably should. And I'm just looking for a decent size brush. There we go. Let's see if, did I wash that one properly? Yeah. There we go. Hi, Anne. Oh, no, it's not Anne. I'm reading quickly. It's Anna again. So basically, I'm just wanting to paint the words and the back of the canvas so that you don't see that, because I'm going to be building layers on top. You're pretty much not going to see it anyway, but I just like to be sure. My husband and mom have been watching the Tour d'Italia, I think it is, and there's always an Irish commentator on the bicycle channel. I love his accent. To be sure. And they say everything twice, to be sure, you know, that you've heard it, to be sure. I wonder how many people actually understand him from around the world, because he's got a very, what we call, thick accent. And I'm also just going slightly underneath, because when you work with these canvases, this isn't a deep canvas. This is just a normal 1 centimeter wide in height. I normally prefer to work in the deep canvases, but I have run out of stock of those, and I'm waiting for the COVID situation to calm down, where I don't have to go and have a nose test, a COVID test, before I can go shopping, because here we still have restrictions. Today was the first day, or yesterday maybe, but definitely today. Yes, yesterday they were out. Hi, Nunu. We can now go to restaurants and sit outside, but you have to have a negative COVID test that is less than 24 hours old. And of course, the government pays for you to have one a week. So one has to plan one's outings so that you can get your shopping and everything done. And get everything. Just this piece of fluff there. Just tipping this up so I can see. But I still have not actually been for a COVID test because the mere description of them give me the heebie-jeebies. So I'm kind of waiting till I can go into an art store without having a nose test. Or I suppose I could order online. Everything else comes online. But I'm a bit fussy about my canvases. I do like to make sure they are square, because I have bought some before without really checking that were parallelograms. The sides were perpendicular to each other, but they were not straight. They were not 90-degree corners, and that was very disturbing to my eye. It would have done your head in, Nuneka. We know how you like everything to be just so. Okay, so now I've got Olga's favorite color. Thank goodness she's not in the house. I've got Olga's favorite color all over. Olga and David were doing a live earlier. I missed it because I had a nap. I'm not going to bother with the sides now. I will do those later, afterwards. Maybe at the end if I have time. Although this could be a ridiculously quick project and I could finish in no time at all. So I think actually I will do my edges now like a good girl, because I always make my students do their edges, so it's not fair if it's do what I say, not what I do. So I will be the good teacher. Yes, I know, Christiana, it would be so nice if you can be fully vaccinated, because I think fully vaccinated people here don't have to wear, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think they don't have to wear masks either, which I find a little odd because they might still get it and might still pass it on and not have symptoms. But anyway, I don't make rules. I just follow them. And today was the first time that I've actually been out and about in 2 months, because I twisted my ankle falling in a hole when I went for a walk in a park. And today was the first day I felt up to actually gallivanting out and about. And I was quite shattered. It's quite overstimulating when you haven't been out and about for a while, and then going into the shops, there's so much to see and so many things to smell. There was delicious fresh breads, as the people in Germany make such good fresh bread. It was just a local supermarket I went into called Rebbe. If there are any South Africans in the house, that's like Pick and Pay or Checkers. So nothing wildly exciting, just a normal supermarket. But when you haven't been there for 2 months, it's very exciting. It's so funny. You know, the things you take for granted. And then when you can't do it anymore. Oh, my whole desk is turning green. I forgot to put some kitchen towel down, or as we like to call it, roller towel. Yes, Olga, it's very green. Olga's in the house, and I'm just using up some of, I think you got 2 of this color. So I'm just, yeah, I should have, when you came around yesterday, I should have asked you to bring me one, because I'll just make sure I finish mine and I can use up yours for you. Very, very green. Very, very green. Okay, I'm just going to use up the rest of that there. Waste not, want not. Okay. You skipped Saturday. One Saturday, and what happened? Yes, and Olga's in the house, and I'm using green. Uh-oh, I got caught. And I was also caught because my water jar is still in the bathroom, but not a problem. I will just grab a wet wipe, clean my very green fingers. And it's not because I've been gardening either. Green knuckles, green everything. And I will just wrap this in a wet wipe. Olga was live, Sam. That's where she's been. She had her own live. for the Polish shop. Oh, here comes my hubby to rescue. Thank you, darling. Here's my water, which I'll put on that side because now I'm trying not to knock everything flying with my cables because I'm just going to blow dry this. It's not the whole canvas, Olga. It's just the frame. I'll make sure half of it's off screen so you're not blinded by the amount of green. Is that better? Yeah, Olga had a live stream with David doing Stamperia stuff for that Polish shop. She didn't use green. Why not? You've got lots of green to use up. So I'm just really trying to just stop it being horribly wet so that I don't get green fingers every time I touch it, because now I need to cut my background piece to go in here. I'm going to just pop that in the corner, jack corner, and stand that up over there. And get, maybe I should wet wipe my desk. The joys of a white desk. I need to change this cover because I have destroyed it somewhat. Right, that's that done. Now I'm going to get my guillotine out, which is much bigger than the screen. And what I need to do is just grab my ruler and measure how many inches I need. Basically, it is, I'm going to cut it 10 inches. Okay, so I'm going to be using this side because I like these leaves. And I'm going to chop it off at 10 inches. Or maybe I'll just chop the bottom first, then I get that whole, I don't know what that says. Now I sound like Leanne. There we go. So now I have my piece for my background. And now I need to dry my desk because that was a very new box of wet wipes and everything is still damp. There we go. Oh, she got new Prima molds. Olga got new Prima molds, and so I'm not going to use the flowery side. I'm going to use that side, and I'm going to put a line of my favorite glue, which is not where it should be. I'll read. Where is my favorite glue? There it is. The dragonfly mold is gorgeous, and oh, those gears and everything, that whole new range that they've come out with is just stunning. Really, really gorgeous steampunk, and this nozzle is blocked. It's not only extra strong glue, you have to be extra strong to be able to use it. I always joke. Now it's working fine because the glue is quite thick. And the hole is rather tiny. There we go. I can see David using that dragonfly mold to death. Okay, now what have I done with this lid? My favorite party trick. I normally put it, there we go. I always put it where I can see it. It's white on a white desk. And then I always store my glue on its nose. I've got a special little container that I stand it up in. I'm just going to put this project out of the way on the floor, because you know the floor is just an extension of all of our desks. And I'm going to squish and squash and squeeze the Amazon into the frame. There we go. Ta-da-ta-da-ta-da. Pull it down. Nothing like squishing the Amazon. Is that bright enough? Should I give it a bit more light? Let's see, somewhere here I have a control. Let's hit the plus button. There we go. Okay, so there we have the Amazon, and I need to just squish it down onto that glue so that it stays put. There you go, Olga. It's not quite so green anymore, although there's still lots of green stuff coming. So I have all these leaves that I die cut by Sizzix. Ta-da! Pile of leaves. And Lady Vagabond is going to sit over here and with her cat and so on. So what I need to do now is build my Amazon. And I'm going to start with the darker leaves in the background, coming down from the top, like so. And then I will have the lighter ones on top. So I'm building the layers. Oh, thanks, Sam. Yes, please don't forget to give the thumbs up. I always forget to say that. So I'll have some of these right at the back. And some of these in the front over here. And I think I'm going to have them off the edge, but not so off the edge at the bottom. Okay, what I do want to do, where is that pair of scissors? Oh my soul. I was so sure it was in my scissors. Yes, there it is. I love this. This pair of scissors. I'm going to cut myself some grass. So for the front here, I want to make some grass. And my canvas is 30 centimeters. It's not quite 12 by 12, but I don't think that matters. And I need to get my guillotine out again. And I'm just going to do that on the floor because now I've run out of space. Okay, so now I have a piece of green. And I am going to make myself some Amazon grass. So I'm going to just snippety snip, snippety snip. I've seen these scissors as herb cutting scissors, but these are my best grass making scissors. And what I like to try and do is just leave an equal blade of grass between each cut-ish, you know, kind of measuring-ish. And I will make Lady Vagabond in her grassy jungle. And I almost feel like I should find a pith helmet. Like she shouldn't have her top hat on. Like she should have some sort of pith helmet. To be in all this lushness. There we go. The last bit I'll probably just be tearing off anyway. This is the Martha Stewart. This was actually in the craft department, but it's the Martha Stewart, yes, craft scissors. But I have also seen them sold as herb scissors. So if you don't have the Martha Stewart ones, you can just buy the herb ones. They work, I'm sure, just as well. Okay, so we're gonna have some grass along the bottom, and I can trim it off. Can lose 3 pieces of grass maybe. I might need a bit more grass later, but as you saw, it's easy enough to make. Genius or cheating? Yeah, I'll take genius. Okay, so the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use a little bit of brown ink, and I'm using Vintage Photo just to go with the rest of the colors in here and to give it a little bit more interest. I like my inks. I just think things look a little bit more interesting and a little less flat. If you can get some ink on it. Thanks, Nunu. Hi, Marta. Yes, it's for herbs, yeah. Okay, there we go. We'll have a few more up and down bits just to... Right. Okay, so we're going to start with that. And I now need my magic glue along the bottom. Put your rose tinted glasses on, Olga, then it won't look green anymore. It's very even for the jungle. Somebody's mowed this lawn rather straight. Perfectly manicured jungle grass. Okay, so now I can build. I don't know why I keep putting the lid back on this thing. Let's just... There we go. And I'm going to have that one down there. My delicious monster. I'll have that one facing the other way. Don't leave to make drinks, Olga. No, it's the drink making you think it's green. It's not really green, Olga. It's just your imagination. Go and put your rose-tinted glasses on. Then it won't look so green. We all need rose-tinted glasses. And this does have embossing on it, which makes it easier to fold. Get some of the lines. Actually, I don't know. I think I'll just leave that one. That one looks okay. Okay, so we'll have that one there. And I've got a few more to build up here. You see what a difference it makes? I'm trying to hold it up to the camera to show you the just having the brown on it as opposed to that. It just looks, in my mind and to my eye, far more interesting. It's the same color paper, it's the same leaf, but it's just more interesting. Olga, maybe you need more. Well, you haven't drunk yet. Maybe you need to start. I'm going to cause you to drown your green sorrows in, I don't know what you're having, gin and tonic or wine. My good son did make me a yummy gin and tonic earlier. So we'll have that one over there. And we'll have that one probably up there. I might as well ink it, seeing as it's in my hand. Yes, and the brown does give nice definition. It definitely, I don't know, inks just help to bring out the form and the shape. I mean, there is what I call clean crafting, where some crafters don't use any ink at all, and I really admire their work and really enjoy looking at it. But as soon as I try and do it, it just doesn't work for me. I need a little bit of grunge. Give me the grunge. I'm a grungy girl at heart. Okay, so I'm just going to pile that one there because I've got some other light green guys that I'm going to do at the same time, seeing as I've got the brown ink out and I've got brown ink all over my hands. And it's only 9:30 and I'm nearly finished. I'm not, but it feels like it. You know, doing all the fiddly bits always takes the time. So hopefully, well, if I finish early, you know, I'm the last one. So normally the last one has the luxury of being able to take one's time and finish, take, you know, as long as you like. That's the rule. I've never been up so late that I've normally got the last one because all our American crew are busy today. So we don't have any of the American crew carrying on. So I am the last one for tonight. It's been fun. You'll find if you've missed the hop, the last 3 hours were all on Lullaby on Leanne's channel. I have got a description box down below. So if you find Leanne, you'll find 3 hours worth of first Dreamwoods Butterfly, Terry, and then Leanne, her actual thing, and then Samantha. It would seem that they were having StreamYard issues or something. So you'll be forgiven for thinking you've gone completely mad and lost all the channels, but they're not. They're all in one place. I was thinking that maybe I should just pop onto Leanne's channel and finish the stream off all in one go tonight, all in one place, but no, we didn't do that. Okay, so those 3, no, 2. Can't have 2s. We have to have odd number leaves for, oh, they might be green, but we have to have odd number leaves for Olga. We have to at least do something to make her happy. It's bad enough that I'm using so much green, but nature's very green, especially when you're in the Amazon. I do have nice brightly colored butterflies for you, Olga. So as I say, I have no idea what leaves they are. These look a bit like banana leaves. Or they could be kind of Strelitzia leaves, but their Strelitzia leaves don't really have holes in. They get stripped like this, but yeah. Maybe I'll even ink. Now you see I didn't ink these guys before I glued them down. So maybe I'll just ink them anyway. They're very dark. Can't really see the difference. So maybe I need some black to ink them. Welcome to the dark side. Yes, that makes a difference. I just think it gives them a little bit more interest. So, and then definitely this one to be able, not you're gonna see much. And I'm inking myself while I'm at it, you know, because that's what one does. Right. Well, this is such thin paper, but it was such a nice dark green. I'm going to just fold it along that score line that's actually in the die. It's rather nice. I don't think I'm going to bother too much with too much other dark. Just really give it its seam line, and maybe I'll just shadow one side. There we go. This cardboard is a lot thicker. You can actually see the score line there, I think, even before I fold it. Yeah, Terry was having hassles with Chrome, and then yeah, no, it's I tell you, sometimes technology is sent to try us, and Like, I still haven't done it tonight. I meant to actually test tonight because when I was doing the stream for Stamperia this week, somebody called me and it cut me off, and then I couldn't get back in. We're using my phone, so I had to jump on using my webcam. Thank goodness I have that option. But technology can be very trying. And I was going to set my phone onto, because somebody said maybe I should put it on like airplane mode, like do not disturb. But then I'm not sure that I would be able to stream. So I was supposed to test that tonight. There went that theory. Oh well, there's always the next one. Welcome to the dark side. You expect cookies now. Okay. It's not that dark really, it's just using the color black. Although my husband does sound like Darth Vader. That is the dark side. Okay, I think that's enough jungle. If I need those, I'll ink them. I've had enough inking. Can you tell I'm bored with it now? And you're probably bored with watching me ink leaves. Okay, right. Enough of that. Let's build this jungle. So I think I better have a stronger leaf sticking out that side, and we'll have it sticking out the top too. Okay. There we go. Just reminded you to turn yours off. Yes, that's the problem. You put your phone on silent to do these lives, and then like the next day people are trying to get hold of you and oops, you're still cruising around on silent. Stick that one there. And Lady Vagabond's going to sit in this corner, so maybe we need some green. Maybe I'm going to need that other one because I'm going to build the lighter ones. Okay, we'll have some of these leaves coming down from the top too. Okay, I need, is that a thick one? No, it's a thin one. Okay. That's my worst. I always forget to turn my phone off silent. I also use Chrome, Luneka, and I've never had a problem either, but I know that I was having a problem with something was outdated on Chrome, and I had to do some downloads for something. I can't remember. That was ages ago, but it could be that. Okay, let's just get this one out as well because I've decided it needs to be a really leafy jungle. So much for cleaning my fingers, and I need to do that again. And I've had enough of this. It gets boring. Oh, thanks, Karen. Okay, so Lady Vagabond is going to be in the jungle. Whoops, she's really in the jungle. She's going to be in the jungle over there. So yes, we need a leaf here. I was going to stick her, maybe, yep, we can have a leaf round about there. Let's see, how's she doing? She can stick out, or will she be in it? I think she can stick out. And we will have a leaf there. And we will have another leaf up there. And I like the way when they're folded, they have a little bit more dimension. And that one will go there. They look a little bit more kind of real. And I'm sticking where you can't see. Let's just see if I pop that one there. Maybe have another one there. Okay, we'll have that coming in from there. Yes, Lady Vagabond gets around. You know, she has an airship. She can go anywhere. Wouldn't it be nice if we all had an airship roundabout now? We could just hop on our own little airship and go visit each other. Can't wait. Bring that down, build some layers. Who knew that placing leaves would be so difficult? Oh, thanks. Is it Hilla? Hilla. What a pretty name. Hilla. Okay, I'm going to put that one at that angle because I've got that one at that angle. So I'm building, we're building the layers. And I'm not going to put glue everywhere so that it can pop up and down. So that's glued, that's glued, that's glued, those are all glued. And we'll have this one coming in from this side. I bought these on the Sizzix sale, Sam, these leaves, and you know, I didn't really pay attention to the size of them when I was buying them. I mean, I knew they were big, but when they arrived, oh my word, they are these deliciously, excuse the pun, because these are delicious monster leaves, deliciously enormous leaves. It was a complete surprise. I was expecting them to be half the size. Because you know, when you buy online, you're never quite sure what you're getting. Oh, I've got some glue on my grass. Right. Now it's time to get Lady Vagabond. I wonder if I work at an angle like that. Then you guys can see a bit better. Yes. So now I want Lady Vagabond in the grass. And we can have, shall we have a few blades of grass. So it's a bit like weaving. We'll have some up, some down, some up, some down. That's a bit too even. That's a bit better. And I think we might trim this because this somebody's been here with a weed eater, you know. Look at all the flowers. Thanks, Christiana. That's so cool. So I kind of feel like I need to almost take the same pair of scissors which I used to make this and just kind of No, that's not really working. It's just making a mess in here. I'll have to do some lawn cutting with some nail scissors. This is ridiculous. And then we'll have some going the other way. That's better. I mean, no grass grows with a blunt edge like this. Certainly not where I'm from in Africa, that's for sure. It goes long and short, and I'll put those in the paper composters now. Yes, Marta, I did come to the same conclusion because it did look a bit one-sided. That looks a whole lot better, but I didn't do these guys over here, so I will do some of these long, some of these short, some of these. Oh, come on. Okay, that's enough lawn trimming maybe. Right, now we'll know which leaves are really stuck because I'm about to tip the lawn cuttings. Ouch. Sure, I'll do your lawn with my nail scissors. With my Tim Holtz tiny snippers. Nice snippet scissors. I'll do your lawn. I've got fake lawn outside my place. It's marvelous. As somebody who used to have to mow the lawn in South Africa, this is fake lawn. The guy did apologize, the estate agent, when we came to look at the place. He was like, I'm terribly sorry it's fake lawn. I'm like, you've no idea. I've spent my whole life mowing lawns. This is quite marvelous. So let's just see. Let's get her foot in. I quite like that. Okay. I like her in her jungle like that. That works. Right. Leave her there now that I've got it where I want it. And I'm just going to put a nice blob of glue in there. And some glue on her shoulder. And some glue on her hat. There we go. Glue her down. Turn it back at an angle so you guys can see what I'm doing. Okay, then we have Mr. Supervisor, who's going to be, will he be in some long grass, or will he be in the front of some grass, or maybe I'll just trim some grass shorter for him. I'll have him here in front of her, or maybe he should be peeping out peeping out of the long grass over there. I quite like that. And then of course she's got her parrot friend here, who's going to be sitting on her shoulder. There, I like that. Okay, we're out of shot again. Right. I'm going to just pop some glue, and that's why I really like these cutout things, because they are double-sided. And you can then choose which side you want things to be. So I think I'm going to have Supervisor over there. Shall we have him just poking out? I like that. I love him just poking out like that. There we go. We have Mr. Supervisor in the long grass. We've got our lady with a parrot, and I had that spider. Where's the spider? I love hate this thing. He's so ugly. He's gorgeous. We'll have him perhaps, I don't know. No, not too close to the supervisor. Maybe we'll have him just lurking there in the background because his background color, because they didn't cut it out like on those skinny little legs. He will kind of lurk quite nicely behind that leaf over there. Because, you know, jungles have got to have some scary stuff. And I put far too much glue. Oh, thanks, Selena. Yes, and I like him peeking out of the grass as well. It's my sense of humor. I just and it would be very much my supervisor cat kind of thing to do. My boy really would do exactly that. Right, let's just make sure I don't have too much excess glue there. Perfect. He's like, where's Waldo? Oh, thanks, Kim. You want the spider, G? You can have it. Yeah, so gotta have something kind of creepy. I don't want the snake. I'm not too keen on the snake, but so now it's time to add some of these guys, the pretty things of Amazon. And there was a half butterfly, as in it's designed to be sitting sideways, and I thought it would be quite fun to put it on the end of her telescope over there. So we have the butterfly sitting on the end of her telescope. I like that blue one rather than this one, but maybe I should have chosen this one. It might have stood out. Nah, it just is what it is. Okay, so now I've got to balance this a little bit. Let's see if you can see. So we've got Lady Vagabond and her parrot, and she's in the grass, and so is the supervisor. And we're gonna have, I want a few more pops of color. So I'm going to have, oh, these butterflies, I didn't have nails and they, okay. You know, the more random you try and make things, the more organized things get. So maybe I should have a darker butterfly on here. Maybe that works a bit better. Thanks, Tiffany. Thanks for popping in. Yes, Lady Vagabond has gone to the Amazon. And I'm just trying to brighten things up. I am the last person in the hop tonight, Tiffany. I'm saying tonight. I know it's mid-morning for you there. So I've got 4 butterflies, and I know that would do Olga's head in. It's bad enough that I've used so much green. So maybe I should have another butterfly. Maybe we can have this one sitting on her knee. There was a place in South Africa, in Cape Town, called Butterfly World. And you could go into these butterfly it was like a hothouse because they needed to be warm. A lot of these butterflies were tropical, and they would come and sit on you. It was really nice. Oh, stay. Oh, I remember now. I got these massive XXL double-sided tape blocks. How's that for foam things? XXL. I knew I needed them to keep Lady Vagabond knee up. And I can see that the butterfly needs some support too, so I'm just going to pop that in there. There, that's better. Maybe I should have it sitting on that knee, and it doesn't have to balance so much. Oh, this glue is so sticky. Well, it's doing what it's designed to do. Oh, and this guy I've knocked off. Okay, we're having butterfly avalanches over here. Yes, and they are super sticky. So it's actually like foam, like real cushion foam. You know, like foam that you would make a mattress out of. That kind of foam, like normal sponge. Sponge. How could I not think of that word? So they are really super duper extra extra high. And I'm just wondering if I need, because that one's not given that nice support. I'm just wondering if I need another one behind her there, if I've got space. Yeah, I think I'm going to stick another one in there. Yes, they're nice because they're not heavy, and being dark, they don't, you know, your eye doesn't go to them, because as soon as you have anything pale, it attracts attention. You can also cut them smaller, so you don't have to use them at the full size. And I'm just going to struggle to get it under there. There we go. So you can also cut them while they're still like this. So you can have like a quarter one to be able to use under something, like for example under these leaves over here that might or under this butterfly that might tip down with time. So I think I'm just going to put another support underneath there, but they are terribly sticky. There we go. Right. And I think Lady Vagabond is done with 2 minutes to go. Wait, how many butterflies have I got now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I might have used a lot of green, but I have 5 butterflies. And I have 3. Oh, I have, how many leaves have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15 leaves. Okay, Olga, I can breathe. I've got 15 leaves. So Lady Vagabond went to Amazonia. The butterflies are really shiny because they're the plastic printed die cuts, but they have a luminosity about them that is just so awesome. So here we have Mr. Supervisor in the grass. We have the butterfly on her knee. We have the butterfly on her what do you call that thing? Spyglass. We have the parrot on her shoulder. She's sitting on her treasure chest. And so Lady Vagabond went to Amazonia. Lady in the Jungle gets, Lady Vagabond gets about, and she has lots and lots of different adventures. I must admit, I really do enjoy putting Lady Vagabond in all the different things. So I've had her as an artist. Now she's in the jungle. And yeah, it's a lot of fun dreaming up different places for her to travel. Okay, good people. Thanks, Farlina. Yes, reminding everybody, please do thumbs up. I know most of you subscribe already. So thank you for coming by. It's been awesome having your company. Oh, Sharmila's. Am I going to cut the stems off? No. Why? You mean those ones at the top? I've got my mom watching on YouTube, which is about a minute behind me, sitting behind me in the lounge, giving running commentary in real life. It's so funny. Bye, Terry. Bye, Vina. Bye, Anne. Thank you. Bye, Nunu. Thanks for popping in, Shamila. You came right at the end, but it's done. Lady Vagabond in the jungle. Bye, Kim. Bye, Moika. Bye, everybody. Yes. Okay, that's how long it takes YouTube. Because now mom's shouting, yes, yes, trim those off at the top. That's so funny. Okay, we'll discuss this later, mom. Bye, guys.